Alrighty, the next quest in the Manderville Ishgard questline is a gazebo to call our own, still level 60, given to us by Seer, CYR, Charlie YR. Here we go, in Ishgard, north of the Aetheryte. That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Mercy, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heaven's Ward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it, but we will need all the help we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way, it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so give him a nod. Praise Halone. For a moment, I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't, to Fort Tom Manor. To teleport. Hey, Gatorade, fellow Terran. Bye-bye, Gatorade. Gazebo. Hildebrand, Gigi, and Nashu are enjoying the warmth of the brazier under the gazebo roof. Yeah, whatever. Cutscene. Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman? Seer and I join. Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Mercy, good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business, you may rest assured. Then I, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery, murder, tax evasion? Avoision? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins... No, he's not. Attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. He kneels. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmond. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmond, would you? I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too? Oh, maybe the kettle isn't meant to actually warm people with the steam. Maybe it's just meant to, like, hey, you guys can have a nice cup of tea, whatever. Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. The red fern grows is a reference to a book. The wild rose blooms is in reference to, I believe, a password that we had near the beginning of this game, like the beginning of the storyline. I think to get into the Scion's headquarters the first time. I don't know for sure. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmond's gazebo for how long? Says Seer. I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. Still doing that, huh? Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? The camera zooms in on him very slowly. I guess. He puts his head down. Hildy stands. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of the Heaven's Ward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Says somebody. I don't know yet. His mama. He's shocked. Mummy, Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Ulda. She approaches. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth. Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He's a Manderville man. Grand. Gigi starts hopping. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. And Gigi was about to say grandmama. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi, we shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills, and bring these criminals to justice. He goes running, Nashu goes running, Gigi goes walking. Julian, blonde pigtails, very rosy cheeks right now. Red, like fur-lined coat, kind of reddish-pink salmon, maybe. Crosses her arms. Thal's balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. I don't know why. I'm just gonna... Her accent's probably gonna be different every time because I have no idea. I trust you lot will help me to keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Right then, come along. Seer has just been frozen in panic, not knowing what to do this whole time. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. And give him a nod. Cutscene Oba. We can just run south here and talk to people. We are questioning the maidens of the last vigil. We'll start on the east and then go to the west. Crestfallen maiden. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance, all gone to waste on those, I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. A world-weary maiden. Please do you think me so foolish to fall up for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heaven's Ward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adelfel's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Wherever could he be? And a vengeful maiden. Talking to Seer. I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Sheribert was here, that's Charlie H-A-R-I Bravo E-R Tom. Sheribert, maybe? Sheribert was here. He'd purge a lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity, says Seer. And then just to the south we have Hildebrand and Gigi. Hildebrand, are you helping? Cutscene, by the way. He's thinking of something. Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise? Yes, father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian. She walks up behind him. Greetings, milady. Oh, aren't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. So sorry. I can't figure it out. Like, she looks to be the same age as Hildy is part of it. To think she's a grandma at her age, you know. Like that, Papa Hildy? Sarah and Nashu join us. Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? I shake my head no. Other than the fact that these women scorned seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies, and you call yourself a Manderville man? Says Julian. I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth lies is often unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. He turns, starts scanning for something. Approaches a... I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. An old lady. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the Charlians we seek. Hildy continues a conversation with the older lady. Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Velguin. Victor E-L-L-G-U-I Nancy E. Velguin. So when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment, but when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called grand sirs, I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. She nods. She's tall lady, too. Huzzah! Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hop hooray! Hip hip hooray! Sorry, they're both hip hip hoorays. My bad. Hip hop hooray. That's my. Hip hip hooray, says Julian, crossing her arms. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire. Have you? Says Seer. I tell everybody what's up. You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands? Right now? Just like that? I nod, Hildy nods. Everybody starts walking. Cutscene Oba. Teleport to Idleshire for free. Oh, 338 ain't bad. I'll pay that. That's fine. And pardon me for a minute while I answer a text. Okay. Oh, we can mount up here. We head kind of back to the entrance area. Not kinda, we head back to the entrance area. We have Hildebrand to continue with the rest of the gang, except for the... Oh wait, the mom's here, never mind, sorry. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs. Excuse me, what? Musket-wielding crabs? Where are those? Musket... I am scouring my brain for what monsters he is talking about. And bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers, am I right? Says Nashu. I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again, says Gigi. God's sakes, Hildy, accept in mercy. This lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense, I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. They both cheer. If I may interject, says Seer. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Seer just like kicks rocks because he was kind of rejected. Trying to help. A little petulant. A little sulky. More sulky, I guess, than petulant. He didn't like throw a tantrum, he just kind of was bummed. Here's Loud Jocks. L-O-U Delta J-O X-ray. I'm not going to do the psh, but that's the sound of them breathing before every... Well, at least the first time you click on them to talk to them. Yes, yes, Loudjocks knows of Grandsirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves, mingle not with Gobbyflock, but each to own, Loudjock says. No questions, only jingly shine. Money. Jingly shine is money. We have... Gaimlona, who is a large part of the collectibles stuff, at least when you start. Oh, you must be talking about them Grandsirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. And then over to the north, a tiny bit east, we have an exceedingly experienced treasure hunter. Oh, an old person. Sarah has maybe learned a little bit. Oh, I know all about the Grandsirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad. But are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? What? Look behind you, a three-headed Gobu! Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Okay, okay. She did look very familiar, but I wasn't gonna just like say all old people look, you know. What? I didn't say anything. Hildy is talking to a goblin with Gigi at his side. Cutscene. The goblin is talking back. The gobby leaves. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. I walk up. I let him know what I found or what Sarah found. The Grandsirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Mercy. He looks over at the door, presumably. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. I don't know why, but it looks like Hildebrand is talking to the door. Nashu's falling asleep, standing up. 'Twould seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait, then. I nod. Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? Goblin comes up behind us. Slow fix. As I live in Ska. Hildebrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville. I'll figure out a better voice for him in a second. As I live in Ska. Hildebrand Helidor Nope, that sucks. Hold on. As I live in... Wait. No. I might figure it out. We'll see. Could that be... I say, could that be Slow Fix Coin Toss? Do you know this Gobby, Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer. When traveling through Thanlin long ago, Gobbyflock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom, and returns to goodly Gobbies missing goods in great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue claps, that is. I lost it, I think, a little bit through there. The camera kind of zooms away from Hildebrand to include, God damn it, his mom's name is... Lauren. No. Whatever. Ha ha ha. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and, as they say, boom, gobby doom. Core, no busy deals for the wicked. says Nashu. Julian, goddammit. No busy deals indeed. Arms crossed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes. Gobbyflock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand-lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. Gigi's looking between the goblin and Hildy for a second. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why settle for gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in areas in Slowfix happy to evict them. Oh, sorry. Residents of building in arrears, like they're behind on payments, and Slowfix is happy to evict them. But we are pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide. All the more reason to let gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either. So he's evicting the Grand Sirs, who is they're who we're after. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own, says Gigi, jumping for joy. Nashu gives her little joy emote too. Kind of a big shrug from Julian. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs. Gigi adjusts his hat. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gone and got himself a sword and gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father, says Julian as they all leave the cutscene. Crosses her arms again. We have a transition. We got a camera panning down from the tallest tower here, which is actually more of an entryway. We see some buckets of paint. Gigi with a brush with blue. Standing atop some crates. Hildy and Nashu are looking out for something. Previous tenants, maybe. Time passes. Julian is practicing her martial arts. I'm sitting. Nashu's falling asleep standing up. Sears reading his book. And Gigi is painting a mural of himself in blue. And then it's combined with a very inaccurate mural of the gentleman in black and Nashu in red. Cheers. Muscular poses from Gigi. It's so cute though. I think that'll be my thumbnail. We're all still waiting to draw the ire. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. I had wanted to do Hildebrand's voice like the first guy I was aware of, Patrick Warburton, but I can't do that voice. I talked about it when I first started the Hildebrand quest back when they were like, I think they started to 50. A gazebo to call our own is complete. 1275 gil. I'll post this one and make the next one because I'm enjoying it, and it's only 6:40 p.m. Got plenty of time and energy. We got a little post. No, we don't. Never mind. Sorry. Bye. We'll get the mural in the background, I think, here. So myself and this grand and very accurate mural, family crest. Definitely not a family crest, but a mural. We thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you soon for the next one. Bye-bye for now.